That's why I started fucking with that dude. He always calling somebody a hoe. I was like, man, you the biggest hoe in here. Motherfucker.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, Claypool.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. The guy who made the play, we often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Chase Claypool wanted a breakout game. They give me the ball, coach. This motherfucker got 4 touchdowns. I'm sorry.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Wells.
I saw it happen, man. He got hung up on his damn teammate.
Pick play. Pick play.
Who?
Or no, it was actually on your receiver. Wow.
Yeah. I picked it.
Baker.
The first completed pass of his young career.
And we expected
it not
to be his last.
Yeah.
Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Watch the twist.
Throwing on first down. Wells.
Oh, these bitches out here hitting now.
And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
29 is Mike 29.
They run out of the gun with Swift. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Them in my pick. Fuck.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
29 is Mike 29. Rip right.
Looking to throw. Wells. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
I ain't got a comment on that one, Alan.
Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Damn, right when I hit stick, your ass cut
just a
up in the
3-yard
middle.
gain there.
Just a
You
pile
got
of
me.
bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and
Jay
make a play.
West.
It was only a 3-yard run.
Yes, sir.
Both sides
Fuck you.
had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can
Fuck the
stand up when the
Chargers.
going gets tough in here.
I heard that shit.
Last
Yeah.
here's 2nd and 7.
In case you didn't know.
29 is Mike.
Oh, you didn't know?
This is Swift on the counter. Looking for a seam, but finding none.
What was that, Ben?
Scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wells. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Officially, that'll go as
every time I see Grant, it reminds me of like a little bobblehead dog. That helmet's damn huge on that little motherfucker.
You got a big head.
The Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. First carry here for Kananga Wangu. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's the Wangu. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Now that's damn it! I forgot he was left-handed. God dang it! That time it did get me. Son of a bitch, man. That's just me not paying attention.
Forgot he was left-handed.
You jinxed me. Like that may have happened like twice all last season.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one.
Damn, Antos.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Off the play fake, Wells under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces.
Oh, shit.
2 interceptions for him in
Hang
I was
on.
trying to get out of bounds, man. You fucking asshole.
I don't know how he hung on.
I don't either. I don't know. His neck ain't fucking broke. And he landed on his fucking head.
You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Update on the score. It's 42 to 24.
Oh, come on.
But it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Alert 3, alert 3. Strike, strike.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. After 1, 7-0. On EA Sports.
What's going on with it?
Check 56. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Damn, that was my pick.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
How the fuck did he get? That's some bullshit. Alright. This game over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Okay, break. Mike 29. Here we go, here we go. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. I got one, I got one, I got one.
Off play action. Wells. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
2nd and 9.
Here we go, D, get off the field. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 23.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during.
Gotta love it,
because
man.
sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Thought they turned that shit off.
What's that?
Injuries and all that.
3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. From the gun, Wells. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Bruce Sternum.
He had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
All right, so change of direction on the defensive end is
3rd down and 10. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
How did he get hurt?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means
good
go
block.
ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, it didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Ended up beating that dude 49 to 32.
And he can't find
Sorry,
anywhere to go
Steelers.
with it, and he goes down.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Back to throw. Wells. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Swift, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down as they get set to start the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Under 10. Rush in. Rush. Black shot. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Spine. No.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Check your hot read. Switch it.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From just shy of midfield, Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Sack lunch. 29.
Tua now on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Watch the run. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. All day, dog. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
From the gun, it's Tua. Steps away to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Ultra. Go Ultra.
Let's go.
Hey, check Mega.
Let's get there. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Will Fuller. 75 yards. And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. But one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Jerome Baker right there in coverage. Here's 2nd and 10.
55. Hey, eat. Check.
Here's a handoff to Swift. Swift's got the
Oh,
first
good
down.
run. God damn it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, 81 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time.
Did
So
something
to your point,
right.
that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Ooh.
Don't you start, J.O.S., you son of a
First
bitch.
down, Miami.
The song just came on.
No, it didn't.
Last time the formula was pretty simple.
Yes, it
Ignore
did.
it. That's the devil talking to you.
Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
That's exactly
I'm in the hoop. Oh, yep. Katie. Waffle House in Atlanta. Yeah.
Real easy last time.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The run got 4. Now they deal with
You don't
a
see me right now, but I'm
2nd and
dancing.
6.
I know you are, motherfucker.
It's just me and you. Check safety.
Motherfucker.
Check 4.
Ooh.
Now Tua. Eluding the pressure right.
Wow.
It's complete to Fuller. Tua to Fuller for a Miami first down.
Man, I thought I told you lanes, we are not the same.
All the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move,
Same hit me though.
and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a give running left is Nwangu. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you
fucking fatigue zone, man.
First down, that fits the bill.
Is it?
The training's not, but in the game, yeah. I thought they turned that shit off. That's fine. I don't. The injuries got to be. We gotta remember that in hours, man. Turn the injuries down.
Yeah, we usually do.
Or just adjust them all the way off.
Another run now for Nwangu. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe.
What's his dev now?
There are times this game is
He's
about patience.
low. He's fast as shit.
The game he expected.
We'll try to.
That may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that
He's
first
like a
half.
79.
I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the pass. Check 3. Check 3.
Hey, go Fury.
Fresno. Fresno. Check. 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 Kill. 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 Kill.
Tua gonna throw.
Safety screaming.
And that'll be off the mark.
That was a-
Out in front, and it's incomplete.
God almighty damn.
First read that you had, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Totally so dumb. 5 foot foam.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
This is how I feel. Oh, this is how I feel. This is how I'm feeling.
Slam. 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 Check 52. Deuce. Deuce.
Dog, that's just how I'm feeling.
No. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Turn it up.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well.
Don't
and
you
it
ever
turned
get
into a nice
crisscross.
play.
That's how I'm feeling.
Watch the screen. Kill.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
God damn it! I fucking called the wrong play.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up.
I thought I fucking audible.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
God damn,
throwing it
Tua.
away like that, frankly, I think it was
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
yeah, live to fight another down, right?
It ain't good, y'all.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty
Slobber.
on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On the give is Nwangu. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put
Who's
doubt
dead?
in the minds
He's
of the
dead.
offensive
I
guys.
mean, it's official.
What do we do?
He is
Because
deceased.
now you don't have a go-to play.
What, you running with him?
Throwing it, running it,
God.
it won't be easy.
Are you running with him?
No, I mean I did a little bit earlier, but
Can they convert now on
not
3rd and
recently.
goal? Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for
Took a gamble on that one. Good play, Allen.
Thank you, man.
I didn't think your guy could get over there to that.
Hey, Allen.
Sir.
Ooh, chitty bang.
He still beat my ass. Can't get that.
That was a chitty bang play.
That was my rookie linebacker there.
Congrats.
Taking it to the house.
Shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
It's Tiddlywinks.
Grant from his end zone. Grant, he will not return, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Play the Cowboys here in a second.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Cash lead.
And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right.
Oh my God.
I don't know why he threw it upfield.
It's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because
This is shit that cost me in the damn playoffs.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That's crazy. The wide receiver is stopped over the sideline, and then he wants to throw it upfield.
So the
Don't you hate that?
second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8.
I do. Thank you.
Tiddlywinks.
On play action, here's Tua.
Tiddlywinks and a bottle of hair grease to
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Oh my God.
Complete. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20.
I was trying to fight for the ball.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Check. Lucky. Switch. Slam. Check.
Here's Nwangu. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
You remember me? Drill 52. Let's go, baby. 49.
They'll go right back to the Nwangu. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
God almighty.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
I don't know if I'm fucking built for this fucking league, man.
6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Check 13.
Now this time, Tua's going to throw it.
Wow.
Dolphins. Kene Nwangu, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you're doing. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
152 blaster.
Watch the clock, motion, pop, pop, pop. Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, full fury.
He's coming.
Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 86 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Check fury.
Watch twist.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Ready. Red 38. Red, yellow.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. 56. Mike, 56, right there, right there.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
You can't block me.
Looking for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Wells, flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check pass. Check pass. 18 Pioneer. Mike 55. Check 55.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. To throw on 2nd down. Wells able to find Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's what your mother said last night, Trebek.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Wells. And this will be incomplete.
Oh my God, dude.
Physical play.
Fucking turn around.
There, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
That was targeting. God damn. My bad.
It's all good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31
dropped it.
now on
Nah,
1st
he
and
thought
10.
it.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle.
They'll look to throw again. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
He didn't catch that.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The coverage
Hawkinson just can't catch anything, dude.
Pop the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance
They
left.
should call
This
him
has to be a 1st
Hawkinson.
down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it.
I don't know what else you can do, man.
Yeah, possession catch that.
Like that one is.
Well, I thought he was running with his guy, and then he just randomly stopped. Like I thought I had the end zone, man.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts.
Oh, I thought he handed it off just in time.
Shit. That time. It's going to make
Good
second
play,
down pretty tough.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when
Trying
it
to get my
doesn't,
XP with my
it
rookies,
can be
man.
ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Dude's beast.
That's the one that Jay West wanted.
I guess.
That was one of them.
The next Luke Kuechly.
Jay West want everybody though, man.
No, I had it on my damn.
Ain't nobody trying to hear your damn
draft
song,
board.
so many motherfuckers.
Fucking bullshit.
This motherfucker after everybody. Oh, I like him. I like him. Like he just going down the
Don't,
line.
don't turn that shit on me. Fucking asshole.
Get a good amount of yardage back on second down.
Motherfucking asshole.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. Check.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot.
Got just 2 of them.
I was just trying to get 100 yards.
I know.
man.
I was trying to stop it.
I know. I was like, okay, let's go hand to hand right here.
Partner, I must say, good to see you again.
How'd they get first down?
It's good to have football back, isn't it?
That was a good way to, I guess, solve that. That was a happy medium.
That's right.
I got one out of the 2 yards, each in the middle.
Not preseason football where we shake down the roster to figure out who's going to play.
Oh,
And maybe
man.
the starters don't play as much.
Well, welcome back, buddy.
Frontline guys.
Yeah, just who I wanted to see as soon as I got back.
Oh, talk about that. You motherfucker. I was talking about you got fucked with Madden. Damn drop passes everywhere.
It's all good. Yeah. And I thought I had like, oh man. It only said Hawkinson had 1 drop.
Did it really? Oh my god.
I had some good things. QT was a beast. DeAndre Swift did some work. Reggie Cox led my team in tackles. That's my rookie safety combination right there.
I'm gonna save Jay West on my schedule.
This dude, man, 3 tackles, 2 for loss,
Oh, that motherfucker.
interception.
You owe me what?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck you talking about?
You know I'm talking about, cocksucker.
No, I don't.
Singing that goddamn song all the time.
Ooh, chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang. It's a good song. Shit.
I'm gonna chitty you bang.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Look, that song is not appropriate.
It's very appropriate. Catch me out in Decatur with the meat and potatoes. What? What? Wow. Far.
I got bars.
Far.
It sounds like that belongs in a Madden game. Shit.
Straight
Like a
far.
Madden soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like that can be on anybody's soundtrack.
Telling me. Standards have been raised.
Are we gonna go shoot some people now?
I was about to ask you.